All right, it is that time of the week. We are burning through February. I better not say that because next week's gonna go by really slow. But we are SEC After Dark. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot of fun stuff to accomplish today, and we got quite the crew. Stephen Willis is back, lifelong Tiger fan. He's had that hat since the last time they won the World Series.
1984.
No, they won it in 06, didn't they?
Nope.
Yeah. They lost.
They got beat by the Giants.
Yeah.
I
think you're right.
Something like that. Anyway,
don't argue with the lifelong fan.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That will not go well, man.
Yeah, Corey, come on now.
Yeah, what the hell? Got Mike Huseman, offseason After Dark, and a regular contributor to both Locked On Ole Miss and Locked On Vandy. Got Jeb Beecham. Welcome back. He is he's cooking up something over there. I don't know what it is. I guess the world will never know, but he is cooking up something. Jake Thomas, your double shot of Alabama. It's kind of the original crew plus Mike. Biscuits and SEC are both out tonight. Not pictured like you see in the yearbook, but got a lot to talk about. Contenders and pretenders. It's always fun to talk about that. Any hot seat chatter going on. Basketball is kind of inching towards the finish line. Steve, you can probably sit out that one because your team's not very good right now. But we might talk baseball, maybe. But
Corey,
there's a guarantee we're going to go off the rails, though, for sure.
Yeah. Corey, before you hit that lava, we don't have a picture of Boss Man, but we do have this.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget about that.
Don't forget about that, yes. We should have that should be their stand-in when they're not here. That should definitely be it. So, guess what time it is?
Lava time.
And now we can officially start.
That's right.
Nice little hearty what's up by
Y2K.
Corey Y2K. That's referencing my AOL discs. AT&T decided to change to dial up, so that's not ideal. But Jake live from the studios at 960 The Fan. So it kind of looks like you're in the radio studio.
So, I'm trying to get it all worked out a little bit better.
The wider shot really brings that into perspective. When we were vibing to the, it looked like you were a radio host, listening to the ad reads, or just getting ready to I'm gonna nail this intro. This intro is gonna be fire, dude. We're gonna talk some Alabama football. We're gonna get the fans riled up. We're gonna get these phone lines buzzing. That's what it kind of looked like.
Right.
Got the new setup though. I like the new digs though.
Yeah.
Oh, this was long-time listener, first-time caller. I like it.
Okay. I've been since the beginning. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Ole Miss guy. Welcome to the show. First-time listener, long-time caller.
Paul.
First-time, long-time, Paul. Talk Bama hoops.
Yeah.
Oh, Bama. Rick. I don't know if I want to. Even though we had a big win last night, I don't know if I want to.
Yeah, it was a big win last night. Yeah.
But my heart, if we went to a third overtime, my heart was just going to explode. I couldn't handle it.
How about Georgia winning at Rupp, which doesn't happen very often?
I know.
Oh.
And they went up big, then they almost gave it away, and they held on at the end. A little bit of a nail biter. There was two games I was about ready to okay, we got this one. Vandy against Missouri, which I was just like, man, they're down 21. This one's over. And they lost by 1. And Georgia, I was like, okay, they got this in hand. And then I'm like, but do they? And they didn't. They just – if there was one more minute left on the clock, Kentucky was winning that game.
And what has happened to Auburn this year in basketball?
Nepotism.
Yeah.
Is it just losing a good coach? I mean, I don't know.
It has to be. They got the players.
Yeah.
Pettiford's one of the most talented dudes in the SEC.
And Hall is freaking awesome as well.
The two Keishons have been great.
Yeah.
Until now.
I just don't know what's happening. They do not.
What was the final on that game?
I don't know. I just know that Hubbard had 35 points by himself in the first half.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's unbelievable. He outscored Auburn by himself.
Right. That was up 7-33 or something at halftime. And
Yeah.
going to come back in the second half. They still end up getting beat by.
Yeah. It's crazy. So, man, couldn't believe that one. But, God, we're getting hoops chatter already. So let's go to football. Let's go real sport. If you noticed on my thumbnail, sorry, Jeb, you let a Georgia / Vandy guy create the thumbnail. It's not going to end well for you.
That's all right.
I put pretenders and contenders, and I put a picture of Tennessee and Ole Miss.
The Ole Miss the guy, Stephen A. Smith is in Oxford.
Nice.
I think he's asking, did Coach Yo get him there? Was he?
Yes. Oh,
she
absolutely. Yeah, she's the reason.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, after he said when the Lane Kiffin thing happened, he made the comment, brothers don't want to go to Oxford, Mississippi. Coach Yo was like, okay, that's not going to work. And so,
yeah,
Coach Yo has like been a wonderful ambassador for Oxford, Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Just absolutely wonderful.
There you go. And it took 7:06 for Steve to talk about. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man, gotta love it. Contenders and pretenders. Like what do we this year in the SEC is going to be very. It's going to be very fluid, and like teams you think could contend for a college football playoff spot might end up finishing dang near the bottom of the pile and vice versa. And I think it's more so that way than most years. I mean, I feel like this is probably the most wide open SEC. I said that last year. I think it's even more so this year.
Yeah, I tend to agree with that. I do think it's very wide open, especially when you're considering there's going to be a fluid number of, it was 3 teams 2 years ago, 5 this year.
Mm-hmm.
We'd expect 4 or 5 probably. So it could be a wide variety of combinations of teams that make it. Really.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
Yeah, who are?
I saw one interesting one that I made a visual for, and it was returning starters.
Yeah, that's
so,
that's a
breaks
good
down
one.
offense, defense, and then total.
Yeah.
One thing's that interesting is you can't really go from year to year off of returning starters anymore.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it's because you get so many experienced guys out of the portal. That's what happens.
Yeah, last year I think Ole Miss had 3 returning starters.
Dang.
Like Arkansas returns 2 on defense, but that's probably good because their defense was terrible last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like that with Tennessee only 4 on defense, which is good.
Yeah.
We needed to overhaul that defense and did. So
And brought in Jim Knowles as D coordinator.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if the offense counts Joey Aguilar or not. With the 9.
I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
The Knowles one will be interesting, though, because we talked about this before. Year 1, his teams don't typically do fantastic. They're not always lighting the world on fire right away.
Yeah, I feel like it's such a complex scheme that it takes them a while to kind of get used to it and kind of.
But he did bring in several of his players to try and help that out. So I wonder if that'll change with the NIL, bringing in his linebacker, his defensive end, his defensive tackle.
There's still an element
safety.
When you're talking scheme, there's still always because it could be a situation where if he has, let's say he brings in 4 guys, I don't think that's going to be enough to transcend the defense. All of a sudden, everybody's experts. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of like nitty gritty stuff, like detailed stuff and pressures and things that these guys have to learn. And 20 hours a week, it ain't enough.
I will say the part that worried me the most was the secondary, and then they immediately lost their secondary coach.
Yeah.
He went to the Chargers last week, but now they did replace him fast. But
This list right here has got it. I'm guessing and assuming it's from, people who have started from game one to the end of the year, because it can kind of be misleading because, like, maybe the 5th or 6th game of the year, Michael Carroll started at right tackle for Alabama and finished the year out at right tackle. So, I mean, technically, he would be number 2 on the offensive side if you go by that. By that, of course, Ryan Williams is the only one on the offense according to this.
Yeah.
I think they should count him. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Auburn, they only have one returning offensive starter, but how many returning starters do they have coming from USF?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
They have a bunch. Yeah.
The rest of the crew.
Yeah, it's like they've got 10 returning starters. Just one of them played at Auburn last year.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of misleading, I think.
Missouri's the interesting one. Over half of the offense, nobody on deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with them having Caden Lee and Austin Simmons, I think their offense is going to be pretty good. But last year, the defense is where they made their bones.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that is y'all are right. That is interesting.
Yeah, it's like how much of this does matter, how much of it doesn't matter. With Auburn and you have guys that don't necessarily have SEC experience, but they have starting experience. Like, where does that take you? Like, this list has a little bit of merit, but like, what do what do you do? And Ole Miss again, 10 starters coming back, and then the guys you got out of the portal started P4 football.
Yeah, one of them was like Janelle Aguero, who started at Georgia. That should have been number 9.
Yeah,
for them. And Ole Miss scored like over 35 points like both times they played Georgia last year. So 8 starters on defense. That's those guys.
Yeah, and you have a coordinator who didn't really know what to do with them, so they're still there. And I don't know if he's figured it out yet. It baffles me. It's like you have probably physically the most talented defense in the conference. Just a collection of absolute beasts. But like, they're unorganized. They can't get the calls in. They bust coverages. Like, they do things that Kirby Smart defenses didn't used to do.
Their third down defense was bad all year.
Yeah.
I mean, it was legitimate. Like, opponents converted at like 50% a clip. And how many times have you seen a Kirby Smart defense or Nick Saban defense, anybody from that tree, have that type of statistic? That's pretty baffling. And I think it goes down to the fact that they didn't have any dudes on the edge. They didn't have a pass rush. Mm-hmm. And when you don't have a pass rush, and any quarterback, it doesn't matter if it's freaking Cutter Boley for Kentucky or whoever back there. If he has all day, he's going to rip you apart. Ask Tennessee about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is also true. Sorry, Jeff, again. Yeah, it's just it puts those guys on an island. Like, for Ole Miss to convert that long pass in the Sugar Bowl to set up the game-winning field goal was like, what's going on here? Like, there's no communication. Guys are out of position. Like, it's not good.
Yeah, what you have to do, and I remember the exact point you're talking about, Corey. But what you have to do is force Georgia to put a safety in the box. You need to get one of their safeties assigned to a run defense where they have to play man free against you, and then you attack them on the outside down the field. The same way you beat Alabama back in the day is the same way you go after Georgia now. And on that last play, they were scared to death of Kejuan Lacey and the running game that was going on, and that's exactly what happened. They moved a safety down in the box. You had true man free, and you hit the outside receiver on a deep pass, and he won. And that's just good offensive football because they worked all game to set that play up. Defensively, in that situation, let Kejuan Lacey run the football. There's 30 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were also terrified that Trinidad Chambliss was going to run around in the backfield too and make a play like he'd been doing all night. So it had him shook, man. That's kind of where we're at. They were completely shook.
Yeah, and they should have been. That game, Kirby Smart was the coach that blinked, not the coach that was coaching his second ever college football game. It was Kirby Smart that blinked in that game.
Yeah, which is odd because he's the one that normally doesn't blink.
Mm-hmm.
And you would have thought, okay, well, you're going against Kirby Smart. It's going to be a tough go. Nobody would have blamed. God, I'm drawing a blank now. Pete Golding for blinking and for losing that game. No one would have been like, okay, yeah. But Pete Golding outcoached him, and that's the story of it.
Yeah. One of the reasons that if you're an Ole Miss fan, you feel pretty confident right now. You got yourself a top 5 level team, the best quarterback, the best running back, and the best kicker in all of college football. If they're going to make a run, well, according to All-American polls, it's pretty high up there. There's an argument to be made for all 3 of those.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if you're going to make a run, 2026 is the year to make the run. Yeah. 2026 is the year to make the run to Atlanta. I think the Ole Miss Texas game is the best Southeastern Conference football game next year.
I can see that. He's got a lot of star power on both sides.
And it's Ole Miss versus a Manning.
Yeah, right.
Vandy, Mississippi State, is it? That's how I know you're lying. That's how I know you're lying. It's gonna be a fun.
Yeah, and looking at this list
is that
here,
Halloween, Steve? Is Ole Miss Texas on Halloween, or is it the week before?
No, that's Ole Miss and Auburn. I think it's the week after Halloween. There's a weird sandwich game to where Auburn's in the middle of Texas and Georgia, maybe. So maybe it's Texas, Auburn, Georgia, something like that.
Looking at this list, that was interesting to see how many of these teams are going to be starting new quarterbacks this upcoming year too. Alabama, Vandy.
I might have that list.
Alabama, Vandy.
Okay.
So you got the list, dude.
You did.
Auburn technically.
Yeah.
Remember, Lenora Sellers was built in a lab to run Kendall Browse's system.
Yep, right.
South Carolina is going to be good on offense next year.
South Carolina is going to be a sleeper team for me.
KJ Jefferson had his best season under Bryles, and Derek King had 50 touchdowns under him at Houston.
Yeah.
Is Aguilar for sure back, Jeb?
No.
Oh. The ruling hasn't happened yet.
Okay. Yeah, he's had his hearing.
That's going to be so that everyone will bump up because you'll have George McIntyre.
I think they might be a little low on Simmons, by the way.
I think they're low on Simmons.
I think they are. They are too. I think Sam Leavitt. Listen, Sam Leavitt lost to Mississippi State on the road a year ago and threw for 80 yards in the process.
Yeah,
that happened. You can't take that back.
Yeah, it did.
Dillingham is also an offensive guy.
Yeah. How much of the Sam Leavitt legend was Cam Scatterbo?
I mean, I guess we're going to find out, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I mean,
and he's a good quarterback.
When he's been healthy, he's been pretty good.
Yeah, but he has a first-round wide receiver, and he threw for 80 yards against Mississippi freaking State.
Exactly wasn't world beaters last year.
The defense wasn't good.
Yeah, as soon as State finds a defense, it'll be the first time.
Yeah, they could score on you, but
yeah.
I think someone was about to talk about Byron Brown. He's good. I don't know. Like
he's not going to be fourth best in the conference, though.
No, I don't think so.
Not over Material Manning.
No, I don't. I don't believe
that Byron Brown prick is some engagement farming. That's what that is.
The Camario Taylor one is interesting to me.
Yeah,
because certainly he looked really good in limited spots we saw him, but the defenses weren't preparing to see him either. We'll see when SEC D coordinators prep for him and have film. Can he maintain that?
Yeah, Austin Simmons threw for nearly 400 yards in a game as a starter a year ago. Austin Simmons should be ahead of Kamario Taylor. More engagement for me.
Yeah.
And if it is Joey Aguiar isn't a quarterback, who's higher, Jared Curtis or George McIntyre?
Jared Curtis.
Because
George McIntyre's been in the system for a year, though.
Yeah, but he hasn't played.
And it is Faison Brandon the guy. If that's does he win the job?
Yeah. I think the 2 5-star players at 15 and 16 would be interesting.
Yeah.
But you'd have to go Jared Curtis at 15 because he finished higher than him in the rankings. So.
Oh.
Well, not all of them, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, it depends on what you're looking at.
We're going off the experts have on 3 on that one.
Experts.
But either way, I don't like starting freshmen, like redshirt freshmen. So I hope it's George McIntyre, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, unless Faison just turns out to be that good, and then
dude,
I mean,
you gotta. I get see when I bang the table, my camera goes out.
You got to quit banging that table.
I'm like,
I mean, if you got no one else, I understand, but
I think if they're close, you got to start the guy that is more dynamic, and I think Faison Brandon is more dynamic. Like I think he can do more.
I think he's got a much higher ceiling.
Exactly.
But
and if all things considered, all things equal, you go with that.
Tennessee's offense, you just need a chain mover.
Right.
You need a Greg McElroy. That's all you need in that system.
A slinger.
So if George McIntyre knows what's going on and doesn't make mistakes, he's the quarterback that's probably going to win because you don't need a superstar quarterback in that system.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, Drew Lock threw for 18 million yards in that system, and he's a good quarterback. He isn't a great quarterback.
But imagine how good Faison will be when he does get the system down.
Yes,
That
exactly.
much talent in it is amazing. But
Well,
just
you
for
had-
this year, I'm talking about.
You had a lot of elements to it, but I mean,
George
that's the only
McIntyre's the
system
Georgia
ever that
Tech quarterback.
made Joe Milton look like a passable QB.
It's true.
But did you see him throw an orange? Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you
I've seen him run out of bounds.
Yeah.
I've seen
He's the only one
Constant.
that didn't want to throw something. That
Yeah.
I've
Josh
seen
Dobbs-
a receiver on a 10-yard crossing route, and he threw it 35 yards.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's
You need a
40.
Quarterback. Yeah, it's 40 yards. If
It's
you need a
40
quarterback,
yards.
throw the ball 40 yards. Joe Milton can throw the ball 40 yards. You need a quarterback, throw the ball 10 yards. Joe Milton can throw the ball 40 yards.
Yeah.
yeah, I saw him in a preseason game. It was that joke came to life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Preseason game.
No, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Receiver was crossing literally at 10 yards. He throws a bullet.
Mhm.
Have y'all seen the I guess the AI video that somebody made online of Joe Milton basically throwing a football through a bedroom door and just exploding it?
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, that is
Well, that's
great.
good. Well, a few quarterbacks to actively contribute to CTE.
Yeah.
Try to catch one of his passes.
Yeah, but he can throw an orange 100 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I don't know
How
what kind of
impressive.
good that does for you, but he can do it.
Well, Brian Schottenheimer traded for it, so there you go.
Brian Schottenheimer has Dak Prescott, who is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. And I have a better chance of making the playoffs than him.
Yeah, he's
It's quite the quarterback room there.
Mm.
So, oh yeah, see, we know the hype. We bought into the hype. We got Joe Milton. Fans get excited. Quarterback controversy. No, not a chance.
no.
You got to love their loyalty to Dak Prescott, though, who's always been good. Just
He's
never been able to
good,
get over
just-
that hump.
Yeah.
No.
And
Yeah.
And
And
they're
we're
not gonna give up
we're
on him.
going to re-sign Dak Prescott, and we're going to let
Yeah.
Micah Parsons walk.
yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
Right.
love that weird loyalty they've got.
Yeah.
Well, he limped
Ja-
off.
Yeah, Jerry's got CTE by association.
Yeah.
He's been smelling too many of those oil fumes.
Mm.
Speaking of which, the new Titans uniforms,
Oh yeah.
if we do the NFL After Dark for a second, if they go full Houston Oilers with that Tennessee flag logo with those colors, instantly a top 3 uniform in all of college.
I don't understand. The
I
hate.
love it.
I really don't understand the hate. Like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I
Like
him.
people are like, this is a boring, bland logo, but people don't understand. the Tennessee State flag. Like it's the 3 stars. It's the crest with the 3 stars. Like that's the Tennessee flag.
It is a bland, boring logo until you put it on the side of a helmet.
Yeah, I was
with
saying
that
it looks
uniform.
good.
Yes.
I like the logo itself. I think what they did with the fill on the circle, where they kind of made it a little grainier and a little, weathered. That made it look good. And then the T, I thought they did a good job with the T, and then the 3 stars, obviously. But you throw that on a white helmet with the triple stripe and the Oilers. You throw that on an Oilers uniform,
Yes.
Yeah, it just blends well. Yes.
Yeah, you get rid of the old Derek. You put that bland logo on the helmet. You put it on the jersey, and all of a sudden, they just have one of the best looking uniforms in all of the NFL. The next thing that needs to happen, Philadelphia, you're on the clock. Go back to the Kelly Greens. Period.
The Falcons are changing. The Falcons, I think, are going to go. I'm hoping the red helmets become the primary. When they do those throwbacks, the 70s and 80s throwbacks.
I don't like their black tops that they have now as much. Like, just to me, the writing looks weird on them.
You talking about the ATL?
Yes.
Yeah, they're going away from those.
Okay.
The uniform needs to be the red helmet, Bartkowski's, and the black helmet, Jared Glanville's. Period. Bar none. That's the Falcons.
I think I saw a mock-up where they were going to go the new logo, but it's the back and black helmet.
Okay.
But just with the updated bird.
And the Saints need to go back to the Dome Patrol jerseys.
Ooh.
They need a little Sam Mills and Ricky Jackson in their life.
Did they? I don't think they went too far away from that, did they?
No, they had not go too far away from it. It's all the numbers basically, but they're pretty close to where they are. But they need the outline around the numbers. I like those, the Bobby Heberts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've heard the Rams are rebranding a little bit too.
Oh,
They should. No team looks more like an XFL team than the Los Angeles Rams in this new outfit.
I raise you the Atlanta Falcons. They look like an XFL team for sure.
I personally like the Jags. The way their rebrand, they kind of went back to the original look of it. The Dolphins need to go back to the throwbacks as well. I don't like their current look.
They need to go back to their old logo. That old logo was clean.
Yeah, they need the Dan Marinos.
Yeah, the dark
Dan Marinos with the teal face mask.
Yeah.
Remember when the Jaguars had the two-tone helmets where it was like gold and it faded into black? Brady's so bad.
I hate gradients. The Rams do that crap.
The Falcons have a gradient jersey, the red into the black, or no, black into the red.
Yeah.
They're so bad. I tried to make every excuse in the book. I was like, yeah, these aren't that bad. And then I just kept seeing that giant ATL in the front, and I'm like, oh.
The only one of these modern uniforms that you're like, wow, okay, this is pretty good, the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
They're the ones that got it right. When they wear the powder blues and the yellow and all that, it's like, oh, yes.
The Lions, I think, when they did a little refresh, they updated theirs. Theirs look good.
I think the Seahawks are all right, and they're modern-ish.
Yeah, they kind of
Good question.
for some weird reason, like they went kind of way off to the left, and with their uniforms, and it just kind of worked because like nobody was doing it. And
but I like the Steve Largents too, though, man. The Dave Craigs.
Those are sick.
Yeah.
So the Seahawks are one of those teams that they can't really go wrong with either one. Like I like their uniforms now. That in between, like when they had Beast Mode and Matt Hasselbeck and those, I hated those.
Oh, and how about the Bears moving to Indiana?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
The Indiana Bears. They were like, you're like, if Indiana can win a championship, so can we. We're moving to Indiana.
I'm just gonna call them the Gary Bears just from now on. Gary Bears.
The Gare Bears.
The Gare Bears.
Yeah,
Gare Bears.
so bad, so bad.
Real bad.
That is terrible.
I think
Also, yeah. Do you guys want to hear a hot take since we're doing NFL After Dark?
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Sure.
The best helmet the New York Giants has ever had is the Disco Giants, the helmet they wore for 1 year in like 1976.
I don't remember what that looks like.
Did it have the script Giants on it?
Just a second, I will find it and put it up.
Their 80s 90s iteration of their uniform is the best.
Mm-mm.
The LT.
Au contraire.
1975, maybe.
I like how the Jets kind of refreshed. They kind of went like
Yeah.
new, and then they're like, "That's not working," so they went back to the old Jets.
They need to refresh that franchise.
Oh snap!
I mean, I detect no lies, Jake.
Yeah.
I can't even argue with you. Their uniforms are cool. Their ownership sucks, but
Yeah.
at least they look good, right?
Yeah.
Um,
They're getting crap beat out of them.
yeah, I think the Bucks should remain with what they got. Like, I don't think they need to go back to.
Oh, the creamsicles though look so good.
That's
They,
true.
they do now, but like,
It's nostalgic, yes.
it's
Oh
just
my God.
they're so bad with the creamsicles.
They were terrible.
I watched that Amazon Prime docu-series about them, and hearing those guys are like, "Yeah,
What do you think about your team's execution? I'd be in favor of it.
Yeah. I love
Oh
that.
god.
Yeah,
They were bad back then.
they were hearing Warren Sapp and Derek Brooks and all them talk about like when they shifted from the creamsicles to the pewter power. They were like, we actually look like a real team now.
Oh my gosh.
You can yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
like that.
All right. Yeah, those are sick.
Okay.
75, yep.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah. That is my hot take. That the disco, they call that the Disco Giants, because it's in the mid '70s.
I don't think that's that hot of a take, dude.
Oh, wow.
It's a good looking helmet, and you can tell it had a red stripe in the middle,
Mhm.
surrounded by a white. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's pretty filthy.
so yeah.
Speaking of filthy,
Yeah.
that combination right there, Steve, is my favorite of Ole Miss's.
I that one grows on you. I want to see traditionals. I like what they wore against Tulane.
Is that
When they
the
were
dark blue with the gray?
Yeah, the navy
Yeah.
blue, blue, gray. It's just such a great look.
Yeah.
But I get why that one is so popular. And the road uniform is so popular because, I mean, right now that's just the hottest color out there. And I'm glad that baseball teams are embracing the powder blue like the Cardinals and all them did back in the 80s as well.
Oh, speaking of which, Steve, I don't mean to cut you off, but I'll forget this in a second. The Expos X account, they put out a tweet saying you guys are all mad about Fanatics, but they completely forgot about us.
Yeah.
I'm like, hell yeah.
Hey, the 94 Expos would have been a legendary team if that season would have been allowed to continue.
Yeah.
And Michael Jordan would have made the majors.
I mean, them and the Yankees were by far ahead of everybody else. And at that point, it wasn't the Yankees dynasty. They hadn't won a World Series in 20 years
Yep.
Yeah.
before that.
That was Jeter's rookie year, wasn't it?
94? No, I think that's
I thought it was
No.
a couple of years later.
no, I think it was like 97 or 98.
Well, he played in the 96 World Series. I remember watching him.
Hmm.
So
But it'll be interesting. I know Sunday I get to go see the Tigers and the Orioles.
Yeah. Spring training starts.
speaking of a cool
Well.
hat, if they went back to their tricolored with the cursive O and the bird, that would look cool. Like the
Where-
early Cal Ripkins.
Oh, you're talking about the Baltimore? Yeah, I think they.
Do they?
Yeah, I think they're wearing. I think they're wearing that now. They don't wear it in spring training, but they wear it during the regular season. Have y'all
Last
seen
time
the new Tigers alternates that were released today?
No.
No.
I have a feeling you got it queued up though.
Let me find it since we're just doing the after dark. We're completely off the rails, but
Yeah.
Jake, I think have you seen all the memes with the Braves? Like, what do the Braves do at practice? It's like
Oh yeah, everybody's hurt again. I'm like, what the? We haven't even started,
Yeah.
playing any games yet, and we got 3 pitchers hurt already. Oh, what the?
Well, the memes from that have been phenomenal.
Oh, it's
I'll
been
have to check
awesome.
them out. I haven't seen any of
Oh
them.
my good God.
It's like this is the Braves training, and it's like somebody just getting destroyed.
Yeah. There was a video I saw the other day of whoever was backing up. I think it's Nacho Alvarez.
Yeah. Ugly.
It was bad. Like they said, the main thing or the video said if Riley gets hurt, then this is your backup. This is not good for if you're a Braves fan. Like, no, it's not, because he missed a routine ball. One like went right over his head. It was just bad.
Yeah, that's not good. Jake, prepare for another rough year.
Yeah,
If
Well,
if
yeah.
they have another rough year, I'll give them until Nashville gets a team. I think that's it.
on March 2nd, we're going to go see the Tigers play the Braves. Me and
Yep.
Jeb. Yep.
Well,
Jeb's birthday present.
Little preseason baseball, yeah. Be
by
fun.
that time, I may get a call from the Braves. They might be that desperate.
Jake, if they struggle this year, you think they can hold on to Drake Baldwin, or think they'll deal him?
I think Baldwin's safe. Acuna probably isn't safe.
Okay.
'Cause-
Acuna's going to be with the Dodgers.
Yeah,
Those Warriors.
everybody goes leaves the Braves, go to the Dodgers, so they win a championship.
Yeah, it's-
But I think Baldwin is safe. Albies is not safe at all, because they were talking about replacing him this off season,
Then he gets so hurt. He gets so
I know.
hurt frequently. So
and he had a terrible year last year too.
is that big of a? Well, yeah, he couldn't stay healthy.
Right.
It's hard to get in a rhythm when you go 60 days on the injured list, and then you come back for a week, and then you go back on the injured list for another 60 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's tough to really get anything.
We'll see how it goes. I think they'll be a little bit better, but unless they find some pitching, Chris Sale can't march out there every day and pitch.
Didn't one of their guys get suspended last year for PEDs for a while? I'm blanking on who.
Profar did for a while.
That's it.
80
Yeah, that
games.
was it.
Yeah.
That was it. Profar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to be back. He's good. But,
Yeah.
Lopez, Swallenberg, I think Lopez is back, but Swallenbach won't be back to like May or June. I saw Walter just went down. Don't know his status. I don't think what's his AJ's whatever the two last name dude. I think he's going to be out to like June or July. So I mean they're going to be hurting on pitching.
All right, here we go. The Tigers do not do alternate jerseys, by the way.
Okay.
This is why this is rare, because they always wear just the Old English D and the white at home, and they always do the script Detroit on the road, or it was the change before that was it going from a printed Detroit to a script Detroit.
I always liked the scripted one where it was the pullovers, like the central fielder era ones. Those were nice.
Yeah. And this one right here, the orange jersey is the home alternate. The navy blue jersey is the road alternate. And they have pants going with the 1980s red, white, and blue stripes on the sleeves and all that. It looks really good, man.
I think it looks good for sure.
Yeah, pretty solid.
I'm telling you, Steve, just go full Detroit, man. Lions.
Oh, he has. Well, the Lions weren't that good this year.
Pistons are going to win this year.
They are. And I think the Red Wings are ready to go to the playoffs too.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got to be a Tampa Bay Lightning fan if I'm going to pick a hockey team. Whenever a good team is as close as Tampa Bay is to us, kind of have to give them some respect. Like I said, I've been a lifelong Detroit fan for 4 years, something like that. And it's because their spring training home is 15 minutes from my back door. So it's that.
Come on down to the ballpark. Plenty of good seats available. See?
It's really nice. Oh, and also starting, and it's going to be on TV, MLB.TV, a spring training game. Kevin McGarnagle is supposed to start for the big league club in the first spring training game.
Oh, interesting.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Best of luck to him.
Yep. Sure.
There we go. Now
All
back
right.
to the original. We're back to the original formation.
Yes.
So, yeah, baseball season is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Braves probably going to suck. That's fine.
Probably third in the division. They might slip up and finish second, but I don't think anybody's going to beat Philly.
I hate our division.
No,
I really hate our division.
No.
There's not a team in there that I like that I can even like. There's just not
No.
the Mets, the Phillies, the Nationals, and the Marlins.
I don't have a problem with the Marlins when they're never good anyway to be mad at. So
Fuck 'em.
Yeah. The Tigers, they're going to the World Series. No big deal.
You
Oh.
said, sure.
oh, bold prediction time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they do have the 9th payroll in college and pro baseball right now.
yeah they do.
It's
I
going to
will
be
say, as a Twins guy, the division is not going to be good next year.
Yeah.
3 of those teams are going to really struggle. Detroit's one of the 2 that I think will be good.
Yeah, the pitching staff for Detroit is just stupid talented.
It is.
Yeah.
My goodness.
yeah.
Here's a question about MLB this year. Do you think the Pirates break down and trade Pete, what's his name?
Paul Skeens.
Skeens,
Yeah, Paul
They're,
Skeens. Yeah.
they're spending.
Are they spending right now?
dude,
They are
st-
spending right
I
now.
was baffled at this stat. They
Wow.
signed a free agent this year. It is the first time in 10 years they have signed a free agent.
Dang.
Yeah.
I know they just got Ozuna.
Wow.
How does that happen?
Yeah.
That's
Good God.
that's ridiculous.
That is wild.
And they had the number 1 prospect in baseball getting ready to be play shortstop for them.
Okay.
So they'll take what's his name, O'Neal Cruz. They're starting their shortstop now, move him out to center or something like that, and slide this rookie in there as the number 1 prospect to go with Paul Skeens. They compare him. He was actually a commitment to Ole Miss, and ended up going pro. I do believe, and I think he ended up getting signed, and nobody knew anything of it, and all of a sudden he just blew up.
Huh.
And I don't think he's played above high A at this point in his career. That's how quick he's elevated and everything. So
Dang.
we'll see.
And they're in the Central, so I mean, the Central, besides maybe the Cubs, it's pretty wide open.
Oh, the Reds are going to be pretty good.
Yeah, the Reds are going to be good.
The Brewers always good.
Yeah,
That's probably who's going to take the division. But
probably.
yeah, the Reds. Little name drop here. One of my students years ago, he's graduated now, but his dad was the pitching coach. Maybe still is the pitching coach for the Cincinnati Reds.
Interesting.
And he's been interning with them. He goes to Kentucky. He's on the strength staff at Kentucky now for Kentucky baseball, but he trains baseball, and he did some internships with the Reds.
Yeah, they've got
Steve, is
multiple.
Connor Griffin the one you're talking about?
Yes,
Yeah. Flowood, Mississippi. Yeah.
that would be Jackson Prep likely, but yeah, real.
Yes, it says that's where he went to high school.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's really interesting this baseball season. Like I said, the Tigers should run away with that division. I'm looking for Toronto to take a step back, the Yankees to be pretty good, and the Mariners are going to be really good.
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Mariners
They'll be
the
okay.
World Series.
I think they'll be a playoff team.
Mhm.
It won't drop too much. The team I'll be curious to see if they can hold on is Milwaukee was real solid last year. Wonder if they can sustain that.
I feel like they can. I feel like they got the pitching too, and they got a good enough lineup to where they're not going to struggle most nights. I mean, obviously, 162 games you're going to struggle at some point, but yeah.
yeah. And National League, Tony Vontello and San Francisco.
Yeah.
And they think they're going to win 88, 89 games. And it's just a shame that they're in the same division with the Dodgers, who they think is going to win like 105.
The Dodgers are going 162-0.
Yeah.
If you were betting World Series right now, would you bet Dodgers or the field? It's a tough one.
That is a tough one.
Win the World Series or get to the World Series?
Win it probably, right, Mike?
Yeah, I would say win it is the more interesting question.
I say field.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
I'd go. I think I would go field too, because the one thing about the Dodgers traditionally is over the last couple of years they haven't been able to keep starting pitching healthy,
Yeah.
and that's going to bite them at some point. Last year it didn't, almost did, but it didn't.
Yeah.
I think the law of averages kind of catch up with them.
Yeah.
Of course,
But
you have one bet.
Padres are going to be good too,
Yeah.
by the way.
Or if the Dodgers have one weak spot in the field, and they signed Kyle Tucker.
Yeah. It's like, wow, okay, let's just do whatever. That's the reason you're not going to have baseball next year.
Yeah.
The Dodgers doing all that right there that is the reason you're not going to have baseball. The White Sox and the Pirates and all of these smaller market clubs that just can't do what the Dodgers do. There's like, no, we're going to do a salary cap, salary floor, and we don't care if we don't play next year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They need a floor as well, because you have those teams like the A's that weren't spending any money.
They have no money to spend.
Have y'all seen the Rays' new stadium concept?
No.
Nice. It's right next to where the Buccaneers play.
Nice.
They're basically going to tear down a community college for the baseball stadium, and there's nothing more American sounding than that.
Let's stay down to college and go to baseball. Stadium.
Yeah.
I love
But yeah, it has a roof. It kind of almost looks like a giant greenhouse, which seems like it'd be the worst thing you can do down here in the state of Florida. But surely it would be it'll be able to breathe.
It'll keep the bugs out for sure.
Yeah.
They're going for that. They're going for that pool cage thing.
it. Now Jeb lost.
Jeb pounded the table, I guess.
I'm back.
So yeah, we just talked about MLB for like 10 minutes. We talked about the Titans logo for about 10 minutes, and see what happens when Boss Man and Hammer's not here.
Right.
They actually keep us on the rails.
Yeah.
Like that's their job. They keep us on the rails. That's wild.
Well, I will answer this question real quick, but I do believe he'll be coach in 2027.
I don't think they can afford to fire him.
No, that's one thing, but depending on how the quarterback situation plays out, I mean, there's talent on that team. The secondary is going to be elite because they brought everybody back in the secondary. So we will see how it goes. But the thing about it is, and I know the old Alabama fans are thinking of the Saban era and all that, where they just dominate everybody. But this era of college football is few and far between that ever happens. Now, I know we did get the crap beat out of us against Indiana, but most everybody did that played them. But if you win 10 games in this era of football, your job should be safe, but not at Alabama for some reason.
You're dealing with the guy that went to the national title game 3 years ago.
Right.
He's not a bad coach.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
But that's conventional wisdom.
Yeah.
That's not Alabama wisdom.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I mean,
Hey, no, you
you've had
can't
15
say Alabama wisdom. You can't.
a little bit of oxymoron, but you've had 15 years of being so dominant.
Emphasis
I
on
think
moron.
Yeah.
there's just too many people that have.
To that
Like, this is why.
Mhm.
No,
This
I
is
would
what
say
we
to
always
that
said
person.
that being the person after Saban was going to be a problem.
Yep.
Because there's almost nothing he could do
No,
except be as dominant as Saban, which wasn't going to happen.
no, you can't. But
To that comment, though,
Mhm.
what would you guys say is the most likely SEC team to have a head coaching opening after this coming season? It's an interesting one.
If a few more people get arrested at Georgia,
well, unless something just completely they do not hit their ceiling, I think Beamer's got to be on a hot seat if they don't reach where they're.
That's what I was about to do. Shane Beamer.
Yeah,
Shane Beamer.
he's the one that if they struggle,
Yeah.
could get it. Yeah.
Also, if Sark throws up a 7-5, 8-4, that seat's going to get pretty hot for him as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he needs to succeed with Arch Manning this year.
Absolutely.
And I meant that either way of like who could take a better job as well. So
yeah, I mean,
it's tough with that
think about going to
because there aren't
NFL,
many
but-
better jobs.
I mean, if Texas goes on a hell of a run, we could be looking at the opposite of that and maybe start going to the NFL.
Right. Yeah.
So there's that
And-
too.
They need to be good, but not
There's
too good.
also, let's say Vandy wins 8 games again.
Yeah.
Is Cartley in Michigan or Ohio State or something like that?
Notre Dame when Marcus
But
Freeman.
if Mizzou goes, 9 or 10, Drinkwitz will be a guy they'll be talking about for other jobs.
Yeah.
He was already a hot commodity. You're right.
It's interesting he didn't get hired this
It is
past
an interesting
offseason.
If Mississippi State regresses, Lebby could get fired.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's another goes on the hot seat.
What do you think regressing looks like for Mississippi State?
For him to
They win
get
5
fired, they would
games.
probably have to go 3-9.
3-9.
Because if they go
So it's a
4-8,
win total thing.
maybe 4-8 with bad context, like if you get your ass kicked in the Egg Bowl or something like that. I don't know.
Like if,
Oh, that's a
if your 8 losses are just you get demolished.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at Mississippi State's schedule.
They got a pretty tough schedule, I believe. I know they got
Yeah,
Alabama.
interestingly
they
enough,
got a-
they go to
they got-
Minnesota.
Yeah. And that's row the boat. That's ice fishing. Row the boat.
Right. Yeah.
When is that
They-
game? Is that in
they got a
September or
tough
is that in
schedule.
November?
What's that?
Is that in
That's week
September or is
2.
that in? Oh, okay.
So
So that's-
Mississippi State
For now.
opens with ULM. Then you have 4 weeks in a row at Minnesota, at South Carolina, Mizzou, Alabama.
oh
It could
my
be one or
goodness.
four.
That's got
They can
1 and
go
4
0-4 in
written
that
all
stretch.
over. Yeah.
And they may
that's
lose
1
to
and 4 written all
Minnesota.
over it.
Yeah.
If Mississippi State starts 1-4 with the only win being over Louisiana Monroe, does Jeff Lebby survive that streak?
Well, I'll tell you,
Is Zach Arnett the coach in week 6?
He might very
they
well
have
be.
the bye week after Bama. Then you have LSU, Oklahoma, Texas, Vandy on the track.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not going. Are they going to win a single SEC game this year?
Oh my God. Enjoy the ULM game, guys.
Yeah.
God, that's brutal.
Sorry,
Especially
Levy.
the quarterback that struggles to throw the football.
That's not good.
And then I know they have Ole Miss at the end. What else they got after that run?
After Auburn, Tennessee, they have their Auburn, then their FCS game. So they have the FCS game before the Egg Bowl.
Okay.
Dang.
Man.
I'm sorry. Did you just call Tennessee an FCS team?
No,
You
Tennessee
said Auburn?
Tech. Tennessee Tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Said Auburn, Tennessee. Well, that's not
Didn't Tennessee Tech go win like 9-10 ball games?
Yes.
Yeah.
They had a great season. But whatever, was it an SEC team? They played somebody who just destroyed them.
My goodness.
I feel like it was
Mississippi State can legitimately go 3-9.
They
2-10.
Yeah.
They may not win a single SEC game.
So,
Well, that's their
well,
tradition.
Right. Yeah.
They do have Auburn in Starkville. That might be their best shot.
I don't know. I like their new coach. I don't care that it's South Florida athletes.
Their
I
new
like
coaches.
those.
Their new coach is good.
Yeah.
And I've said this several times to Corey. I would rather play Auburn early in the year when Vandy plays them than later in the year when Mississippi State plays them.
Yeah.
Alabama plays them in the year too. So
Once they catch their groove, dude, they're going to be tough.
Yeah.
Byron Brown-
I hate that they lost basically their whole team.
Their
That
opener against
everybody-
Baylor is going to be a fun one like it was last year.
Mhm.
Baylor. Oh my goodness, I forgot his name. Who's the quarterback?
DJ Lagway?
Yeah, DJ Lagway, quarterback
Yeah.
for Baylor.
yeah.
Watch him run like 10 quarterback powers because he left Florida because he didn't want to run because Buster was coming in.
Well, Haynes King was hurt like every other game.
Right.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
Also, Buster's not going to run as much with the guys that he has. Like, he's not going to run Aaron Philo like that because Philo's not a runner. He did that to Haynes King because Haynes King was a runner who could barely throw.
Listen, Ole Miss goes to the Swamp the week after they play LSU.
Yeah.
That's no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Swamp. Nobody comes out alive.
Oh, Steve Spurrier.
My
my favorite
season opener.
Yes. One of my favorite Steve Spurrier quotes came out today, and it comes out every time Georgia has a player get arrested.
Oh, yes. I saw this.
But they asked him, he's like, do you like playing Georgia the second week of the season? And Spurrier says, yeah, normally I do, because you can always count on 2 to 3 key players being suspended for that game. Spurrier's a treasure, man.
He is.
He did not care. Summerall's the same way, too. Summerall he'll say some stuff. It's going to be fun.
We may have done this.
I hate that he's in Florida. Why do you have to go to Florida?
We may have done this a few weeks ago, but out of the new coaches in the SEC, which one do y'all think will have, will be the first one to get 8 wins in a season? Would it be Summerall or Golish?
Probably Summerall.
Wait. 8 wins in a season? The first one of those coaches to get 8 wins in the season?
I mean, Pete Golding, if we're calling him new.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
That counts.
Yeah.
That counts. So
Yeah. Lane Kiffin.
I was
not
not
counting him new after. Yeah.
I was not counting Pete Golden, but
all right, what about let's just say the coaches that were hired
From other teams.
From other teams.
Yeah. We'll leave Golding out of
Other SEC teams.
So I'm saying Lane Kiffin then, if that's the case.
Non-SEC teams.
Kiffin is going to win 9 games.
Probably
and not make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And he's going to consistently do that every single year at LSU, where they're always good, but they're never quite good enough. But he's going to win 8 games.
Yeah.
Now, if I was picking between Summerall, Golish, Silverfield, I'd probably go Summerall.
Yeah. Silverfield thanks you for being included there.
Yes.
What about Will Stein?
Hey,
nobody's jumping on his bandwagon?
I think they get better, but I think it's almost a true year 0 for him. They have a lot to be set there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But he'll be good.
Hey, thanks, guys. We finished 7th in the American. Thank y'all. It's great.
Yeah.
Arkansas. Woo pig. Yeah.
I had a guy, when I wrote my articles, I did my 5 favorite hires, then 5 least favorite hires. I had an Arkansas guy just going at the guy had 11 followers on X.
Of course.
Just dogging me because I had Silverfield on my least favorite hires, and this dude is convinced it's a way better hire than Alex Golish.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All Twitter is at this point is burners and trolls. That's all it is.
Yep.
It's like, he won more games. It goes, he took over a 12-win team and never won that again. Golish took over a team that was 4-26 in the previous 30 and won 7 games every year.
Yeah. Here's something fun. We actually have a guy who comments under every one of our videos me and Stacy puts out, but his name is Straight Conservative Christian, and our last video he talked about Stacy making the transition to an EY to an IE. Y'all know the transition means in that, and I'm like, that's not very Christian-like, bro.
Whenever you use that as your username, you're probably gay.
Yeah.
And not conservative.
He's like, I'm never following y'all again, and he comments on every single video. So I'm like,
you're over justifying, man.
Yeah.
You doth protest too much.
Oh man, it's funny.
There'll be a certain point in his life where he won't be able to comment anymore on your page, if you catch my drift.
Oh yeah.
You'll see him on one of those.
Is he going to lose his internet privileges?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be in orange jumpsuit land, as Stephen Willis likes to say.
Yes.
His mommy may take his internet away from him in his basement.
Oh.
Mhm.
All right, Corey. 2.
Two. Yeah, we're SEC After Dark. Thank you for watching. It's the original crew plus Mike. We're off the rails because we didn't have biscuits here to keep us on the rails, but that's okay.
I love biscuits.
Jake Thomas, your double shot of Alabama. He's rolling along right there. Bama After Dark, Tide Talk Live with Stacy Blackwood. So that's both of those are phenomenal shows. If you're not catching those, catch those. Biscuits and SEC not pictured, but you should watch their show anyway because they are good. Jeb,
Every Wednesday.
I don't know what you got cooking back there. It might be burning.
We don't know. I don't know what's cooking in that picture either, Joe.
Nice
Okay.
Jeb, I like the shaved head with the beard. That's the 2-3 years in Davis
Yeah.
down look on.
Right. I do like that.
I told her today, just cut my hair. She said, "Well, you've got it as a 4. That's half an inch." I was like, "Half an inch sounds good." She's fucking buzz cut in my head. That's not half an inch.
No,
what she was
not
thinking.
even.
But whatever, it'll grow back probably.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You look like the Viking that like trained Ragnar.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, she even asked it like that. Do you want a buzz cut? Or I was like, no. She said, I'll use the half inch then proceeded to buzz cut the crap out of it. But whatever.
And you're
She
like,
thinks she's funny. It's fine.
okay, buzz cut it is.
Yeah.
You might stay with it. It's a good look.
Let's go beach them.
But then she didn't touch the beard.
Mm-hmm. No, that's sacred.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Beecham song.
See you in Valhalla. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Mike Huseman, off-season After Dark, just absolutely crushing it. Also, catch him regular appearances on Locked On Vandy and Locked On Ole Miss. And Stephen Willis, the most watched Locked On Ole Miss podcast out there.
Well, obviously.
The most watched Ole Miss podcast out there, I should say. Yeah, tongue of semantics. I think he's over
Tomato,
second place
tomato.
by like 1.5 million.
More
I'm
than
sure.
that. Well, it's
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 at this point.
Yeah, he did himself a lot of favors by going after and attacking posters and calling their subscriptions garbage. So it's not a good business model. I'm no business major, but I don't feel like that's a good business model.
No.
So, and me, Locked On Vandy, you can catch me. And with Locked On, we're expanding our coverage. So that might be the only place you can catch me outside of the confines of this set. And same with Steve, probably. But
Well, all access, and then Dalen Flowers, all access. You can catch them there doing that as well. There's videos being posted all the time.
yeah, absolutely. There's that. You made a social media post, Steve, that I think is going to inspire one of my videos. So thank you for that. But we are SEC After Dark, and we'll catch you back here next week. Better than ever, probably off the rails again. Doesn't matter. We'll catch you then. Anchor down. Go Dogs. Peace.
Go Vols.
Roll Tide.
Trinidad's freed.
In